Like everybody who has been watching the Premier League since its return, I have been missing the crowds a lot, and it got me thinking, what are the 10 best Premier League matches in history? Because in my opinion, it's not possible to have a match as good as that without a crowd. So I've gone back to the glory old days and decided what the 10 best ever Premier League matches are. Coming in at number 10, Arsenal 3, Man United 2 from the 9th of November 1997. What a brilliant game this was. Such an end-to-end game with so much quality. Arsenal went 2-0 up, but you knew Man United still had a lot to come. They had all the top players playing, and before you know it, Teddy Sheringham scores 2, and they were back in it. In the end, David Platt scores a fantastic header to win the game for Arsenal, but when that game finished, that is when Arsenal believed they could win the title. Number 9, Crystal Palace 3, Liverpool 3, the 5th of May 2014. Without a shadow of a doubt, Liverpool lost the title that night. They were 3-0 up with just over 10 minutes to go and they blew it. I still remember the picture of Brendan Rodgers when that third goal went in. He looked perplexed. Number 8, Leeds 4, Liverpool 3, the 4th of November 2000. Mark Viduka was one of those number 9s who could have played for any of the top 4 teams. He was that big player who had the touch, the finishing ability, and the calm persona. When I rewatched that game, it didn't surprise me because I heard of him before at Celtic and I couldn't believe he was there and no one had taken him before that point. He had everything and he was one of the best number 9s in Premier League history and ultimately won the game for Leeds. Number 7, Man United 4, Man City 3, the 21st September 2009. Sean Wright-Phillips should have been picking Michael Owen up, but his touch from Ryan Giggs' pass was so precise, took him away from Sean with the outside of his foot, and then to finish in the way he did, it was a fantastic end to this derby. The quality in that pressurised moment of the game was just incredible. Number 6, Spurs 3, Man United 5, the 29th of September 2001. That was one game where, if you're an opposition fan, you have a smile. When you see a team go 3-0 up against a Man United, there's always a bit of jealousy. So when you see Man United come back and steamroll them, you can't help but smile and laugh at Spurs. Number 5, Newcastle 5, Man United 0, the 20th of October 1996. This game came as a real shock because just a few months earlier, Manchester United had absolutely hammered Newcastle in the Community Shield, and the atmosphere going into the game was special. It was Man United v Newcastle and Sir Alex Ferguson v Kevin Keegan. Some of the goals that were scored and the atmosphere was unbelievable. It's not often you get to give Manchester United a good hammering. It was almost a perfect performance from Newcastle. Number 4, Newcastle 4, Arsenal 4, the 5th of February 2011. Arsenal were 4-0 up at half-time, and you can imagine the moan and groan from the crowd. In the second half, Arsenal went down to 10 men. Newcastle got one back, then another, and then another one. The crowd were going mad, and then all people, Cheick Tiote, God rest his soul, hit it with his left peg. The strike was unbelievable. He had been at the club for 7 years, making 139 appearances, and that was his only league goal, and what a way to do it. Number 3, Liverpool 4, Arsenal 4, the 21st of April 2009. When Andre Shavin got his third, he ran his way with 3 fingers up, and then he got his 4th in the 90th minute, and he ran away with 4 fingers up. To get 4 goals at Anfield, is pretty special. And what a performance that was. Number 2, Man City 3, QPR 2, 13th of May 2012. When you think they went 1-0 up, you're expecting them to go on and score more, and didn't think QPR could get back in it. Then they equalise and Barton gets sent off. Then what? QPR go 2-1 in front, and City has to score 2 goals in injury time. It was the 91st minute when Edin Dzeko equalised, and you could see the fans screaming at the players to hurry up and get the ball. In the 93rd minute, Manchester United were winning the title as they had already won at Sunderland. Then that moment from Sergio Aguero was sheer excitement and entertainment. For drama, it doesn't get any better than that. At number 1, Liverpool 4, Newcastle 3, the 3rd of April, 1996. Newcastle had a 12-point lead over Man United in January, but they were chipping away at it. It was a game Newcastle had to get something from, and it had everything. It was so significant because Kevin Keegan was never going to change the way he wanted his side to play football. It was all out attack, and I wasn't at the club, but I could understand the philosophy. He wanted to entertain fans, but it certainly didn't work here. But anyway, guys, that's it. That's my list. Thanks very much for watching. Remember to like, share, subscribe. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Follow us on Twitter for daily football news. And subscribe to my other channels on screen right now. That'd be greatly appreciated. Thanks very much for watching. Peace.